Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today we are filming in a very different setup than usual because usually I do vlogs, so pretty much you never see that setup. But today is a different type of video, which is basically I will build a Lego set and yap. Like most of it is just me building a Lego and yapping about whatever comes to my mind.
Les gars, je me permets de faire une petite pause sur la vidéo pour un petit moment tuto. Donc pour tous mes français, je vous avais promis des sous-titres. Bon, cette vidéo, elle est ultra longue comme vous pouvez le voir. Et c'est pour ça que exceptionnellement, il faudra se contenter des sous-titres automatiques. Oui, je sais, c'est chiant. Donc pour les sous-titres, vous allez dans le réglage de la vidéo, puis tapez sur anglais automatique. Faites-moi confiance, le français arrive. Puis ensuite, vous allez voir apparaître juste en dessous traduction automatique. Et après, vous allez avoir n'importe quelle langue. Donc j'ai checké le français, c'est assez ressemblant à ce que je dis et ça reste compréhensible. Donc voilà, promis, la prochaine fois, il y aura des sous-titres. J'espère que vous allez apprécier la vidéo. Bisous!
I actually think it's cool because I've never I've that types of content when I just get to talk to you guys, so I do think this is kind of cool. I'm sick. I'm starting at least to get sick, even though I'm saying to myself, you are not sick. But I'm starting to get sick, so this is annoying. Like the day feels annoying for me. But it's okay because I'm gonna yap about everything that happens in my life. Let me first of all present to you the Lego I built recently. Actually yesterday. No, not yesterday, but like Thursday. So we are actually Saturday. It's the Ferrari F40, which is my dream car. I'm not saying it enough. It's my dream car. I want this car when I'm older. Along with other cars, but like this one is one of the car I want. And so yeah, I'm manifesting. So I bought the Lego one and maybe later I'll have it in my garage, I hope. And today we are going to build the McLaren F1 car. It's not the big one because I'm not rich enough to buy the big one, but it's not the smallest one, so I'm pretty happy with what I have. Okay, so yeah, pretty much news on my life. I don't know when this video will be out, but I recently have been to a Grand Prix. Maybe I'm actually spoiling my video, or maybe it's already out and then you already know and you're already seen everything. So yeah, first I redid my phone case. Yeah, I redid it because I felt like my old one wasn't feeling like myself anymore. So okay, so let's start. I actually love building Legos. Even though when I was a kid, I wasn't like the most Lego. Don't tell me they made Lando. Don't tell me, wait. This is actually so cool. What the fuck? And what pack is this? 1 and 2. That's what they are saying. I'm already like so... Okay, I need to open the packs. I actually maybe should have filmed this video on my desk, but I actually feel my desk won't help with that, so I'm actually on a chair. Okay, so we got the 1, 2 opened, and now I have to build first of all the little men, which look like Lando to me. Like, man, they did brown hair, curly. You did Lando to me. Like, there is no doubt about that. For me, it's Lando. Anyway, look. Well, that mostly look like Charles Leclerc hair, but we're gonna say it's Lando, okay? Don't. Ooh. Okay. I was wondering if you could see my teddy bear with the McLaren cap, and yes, you can see it. I actually bought the cap at the Grand Prix, and I'm so happy because now I can show who I support, even though I think it was pretty obvious. But like, literally, once I took a pic with the the cap, I changed my profile picture everywhere, like everywhere. Now it's this. So yeah, so this is the little man without the helmet on. But you can't, bro, I'm so dumb. I wanted to put that like what? Out in my mind I was like, yeah, that's gonna be okay. And with the helmet. So you have to choose basically. I'm gonna put him the helmet because it's gonna end up in the car, so yeah. Okay, let's start. I'm actually like a focused person when I do Legos, so it's gonna be really complicated for me to talk and do the Lego at the same time, but we'll try anyway. Recently, what happened in my life recently? Oh my god, so much, but at the same time, so like nothing happened. This is such a weird feeling because you feel like a lot of things happened, but a lot of things didn't happen at the same time. So first of all, I think I kind of start to hate some of my classmates. Like, it's not that I hate them, but it's hard to support them at the same time. Like, you know, they are like really loud people, and I'm not a person who like loud people. Like, I like loud people, but when they're funny. When they're just cringe, I don't like them. Sorry though. If you see this and if you recognize yourself, then sorry, but that's my opinion. And you can't say anything about it. Period. So yeah. Oh, I like this. It looks like frozen piece of Lego. Like, it could have been in the Frozen Castle piece of Lego. When I was a young kid, I wanted so much the like Lego Frozen Castle. Like, it was such a thing I wanted. But at the same time, I think I wanted more like, yeah, I don't think I wanted Lego too much. When I was a kid, I wasn't like the Lego girl much. Like, I really loved Legos. Like, I could play with it if I only had that, but that wasn't like my favorite. Mostly played with Playmobiles. Like, I was more of a Playmobil girl than Lego girl. But it's okay. You can catch up. You can catch up anyway. You can catch up later like I do. Now I'm like Lego obsessed. But I still like Playmobiles, but like the Playmobiles is such a different thing because you don't get to build the Playmobil. Like, you just, like, it's not the Legos. The Legos, you know, is just piece like that, and you actually build it. But like for the Playmobiles, it's not like that at all. Like, you just have it. I remember when I was like really young, I was so lucky though, because first of all, I had a lot of Playmobiles. Like, I think a lot of people dreamed of the Playmobil set I had, so I feel pretty lucky, to be honest. Because I remember, I don't know if you guys see what I talk about, but like, there was that big pink Playmobil castle, which was the big one. I think I'm gonna put a picture somewhere. I had that one, and actually I don't even know how, but I lost it. I don't know how. Like, I don't know how this is possible to lose that thing, but I lost it. I had multiple mention, not really mention, but just houses. Like, I feel like Lego is pretty much trust in the process. Like, you need to trust it, because like the whole time it won't, oh, it's not, what? There's a problem. What the f? What did I did wrong? Oh, maybe it was that. Okay, I'm starting already to do mistakes. That's not good. Anyway, actually I'm pretty stressed by school right now, because the end of the year is coming and I have really important exams at the end of the year, which is kind of stressful for me. Even though I do not really struggle at school when I like lock in. When I'm actually not lock in, which is what scares me. But when I lock in, at school I'm pretty much good, but like I don't really like school, to be honest. But I think not really much people like school, to be honest. But I just like, I don't know. I feel like I do this for nothing because I don't have any like, you know, job that I want to do. Like, what do you mean I'm supposed to dream about a job when what I dream of is only traveling around the world? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to dream about a job, you know. This is so, I don't know. I can't, in my opinion, you can't dream about a job like I live in France, and in France like the job things is really not good unless you're a doctor or a lawyer and you have to do like literally 5 years more. No, 5 years is the minimum. Like, you actually finish high school. At the end of high school you need to go to university. And at university, if you want at least, like literally now, if you want a job in France, you literally need to do at least plus 3 years of university to get a job. Because if you just graduate from high school, you can't get a job. No one wants you. Which is so unfair, because what am I working for? Like, they all promise you, yeah, you're gonna get a job, you're gonna get a job. After high school, you can get a job. You can't. No one wants you. Like, and this is so, I don't know. This is so weird for me. Like, they promise you so much things and you don't get anything. But anyway, they just are liars, in my opinion. The f***? Where is that supposed to be? What? Oh, they started to make complicated things. The fuck? It's supposed to be like that, I do think. Okay, so yeah, and actually in France to get a job you need to at least do three years of university. But when you don't like school, this is complicated because you already have done 3 years in kindergarten. How many? 5 years in elementary school, 4 years in middle school, 3 years in high school. What? This is already so much. Like, what the fuck? I don't like this types of vibe. You do, like, I feel like school is such, like, you lose your time so much, and that's what I hate about school. But yeah, I feel like I don't go to school because I like it. I go to school because I'm like kind of obligated to go. Because if you want like a little bit of a future, you need to. If you want to gain your life, like to at least live good and to not have to worry about anything, you need to do like minimum 5 years, and you be in like the average people who will gain their life good. Like literally you finish school, like your life for me is over. Like you don't get to enjoy. And for me this is so sad. Like literally I don't. This is so scary for me. Like I'm scared of like doing what I like too much, and you know it doesn't work out at the end of the day, and I actually need to do a job. But like the fact of having a job is not what's scaring me. Is the fact of like I will be too focused of doing the things I like and not focusing on working for having a future. And so I end up not getting a job. This is pretty much that scares me. And I end up poor, and I couldn't live like the life I've manifested. This is pretty much that. Because I'm laughing and all, but I'm really not laughing when I'm thinking about that. Like, you know, I'm thinking like literally in a few years I need to marry, I need to have kids, I need to lock in about that. Like, bitch, what? No, I'm not ready for that. Unless my husband is someone I want, like, and it's someone rich and whatever, I'll be okay for it. I can lock in and have a husband, no problem with that. But like, if not, Oh my god, that's such a scary thing for me. Like having a husband who doesn't match my, like, the life I want for later. This is so scary. Like, imagine getting with someone for the rest of your life and this person doesn't match everything you planned. Like, I think for a boy it's not that important, but for a girl, I know the girls out there gets me, because we all plan a special way of living that we all want and we all dream about, like, since we are really little. And if we don't get that, like, for me this is the end of my life. Like, if I don't get this life I've dreamed about, I've pretty much failed. So this is stressful. I think I put like way more pressure that I should on my shoulders, but this is something that scares me somehow. So yeah, I do think I'm starting to hate people in my class. Not everyone, but some people are starting to get on my nerves. But I actually think that some people start to get on my nerves, and if they keep going, I will like throw punches at some point. I won't throw punches because I'm not the type of girl to fight. Even if I had my era when I was like fighting everyone pretty much in school, but I'm not the type of girl to fight, and I don't want to be that person. I've been, but I don't want to be anymore. I was like kind of a mean girl when I was back in middle school, but I had so many anger issues and problem with my parents at that time, like, but yeah, people change. I changed whatever was wrong with me. I don't know, when I was in middle school, it was so cool to fight with people, so I wanted to be that cool girl and fight with people. Now that I think about it, I'm like, not really. It's not really cool. I do think the people who still think like that, where you are like 17 or 16, girl, grow up, please, because I have someone like that in my class. And I don't know, like, I don't know how you can think like that actually and be like, yeah, like, if you're in middle school and you have problems or whatever, you're like building yourself. So I get it, because I was like that and I had that face and whatever. But if you are grown up and almost like legal, almost legal and almost at the age to like be able to have a kid, and like, there's people that don't grow up actually, and that's it for them, I mean, oh my god, my camera doesn't have battery. Oh my fucking god. Wait, guys, I'm gonna pick up the charger. I'll be back. I will do something. What I was talking about, I don't even remember. I think I was saying there's people that don't grow up, and this is sad for them, because I mean, like, when you're grown up, you should like, be mature and reasonable, but some people never grow up, and like, if they are happy like that, I mean, good for them, like, if you're happy when you're mature and everything, in my opinion, it's immaturity, but like, maybe for them it's like they're normal and they're cool. But I'm not ashamed of talking about this era of my life. Like, people thinks you shouldn't talk about it because you should be whatever, ashamed, anything like that. You don't have to, like, you don't have to be ashamed. In my opinion, it's a part of you and you need to accept it. You have been like that in your past life, and it's okay. We all have our dark era when we actually maybe shouldn't be like that, but it's the part of growing up. I do think it's the part of growing up, and I do think it's actually weird if you like pop on the earth and you already grown up and don't have that weird faces. Like, for me it's weird. I do think like the new generation, like Alpha Gen and everything, they don't have that because like they don't go through those weird phases. I do think the Gen Alpha and iPad kids are the example for our generation to be like, we won't give any, like, I'm not blaming the parents for giving iPads to their kids because it's the easy way. I'm not blaming them. I get it. Sometimes you're just tired and you just want them to shut the fuck up, and yeah, you give them the iPad, and I don't blame anyone, you know? But I do think when you're outside, you can like let them cry, but that won't hurt them. I do think that won't hurt them. Like, they can cry, you know, it's alright. Like, I think everyone should accept it though, because it's like a part of growing and it's a part of evolving. Like, I do think, like, it's like our grandparents when they were like, yeah, when I was a kid, we didn't got all those toys. We played with rock and paper, and I was like, okay, good for you, babe, good for you. But I still have my toys, and I will still play with it, you know, like. So I get it. Like, I get it that we should be like, yeah, it's part of evolving and we should accept it. But it's still, like, in my opinion, there's still like part of evolving that maybe we should change. Next week is the Miami Grand Prix, and I'm pretty excited for so many reasons. In my opinion, I'm saying this now, and maybe this video will be long out after the Miami Grand Prix, but I'm saying this now. I do think it's gonna be maybe an Oscar win. Like, I think it will be a boat, like not a 1-2, maybe not a 1-2 for McLaren, but there will be like both McLaren in the podium. But I don't know, like, I feel like there is gonna be a podium, and it's gonna be, but like, it's pretty like difficult to tell right now actually. But I do think there's gonna be both McLaren boys on the podium. I hope. I hope. This is pretty much more a hope than an actual thing I predict. I'm not good at like predicting anything. Like, it's pretty much saying what I would like, and then we'll see. I hope it will be, but I don't think Lando would be first. I don't think Lando will be first. I do think it's Oscar that's gonna be first. I really love Oscar. My opinion on Oscar, I really love him, and even before the season, like the 2025 season started, I do thought that he would make like excellent driving and excellent like position. I don't know, I had that feeling, and actually got through, so I'm pretty happy for him actually. I'm pretty like, okay, go for it, babe, you can do this. And actually, I don't know who will be world champion, but anyway, I think it's the McLaren year. I think it's a McLaren year, and I'm really happy. Like, I don't think Max will have like, how many he got? 4? I don't think he will get the 5th one. Like, maybe not in a row. I don't think in a row. I think like one of the McLaren boys will have, but it's a bit early to say that in the season, not gonna lie. But I still support Max, and if Max get that 5th one, like, I'm so happy for him. Like, really, it's cool. Oh my god, we finally finished with the 1 and 2 pack. I always got left pieces. I don't know if that means I did something wrong, to be honest. But even with the Ferrari one, but I do think it's like if you lose one piece, like you have like ones just in case, you know. I do think it's kind of like that. I hope, because if it's not, something's missing, and it's so annoying because it feels like your nose is like leaking. there's a leakage. There's a freaking leakage. And it feels like it's leaking. But when you sneeze or anything, there's nothing coming out of my nose. I'm getting crazy, I think. I'm getting crazy. I need to calm down. Okay, putting stickers. So yeah. Oh my god, guys, this is a big moment. I'm putting what the fuck? What? Steering wheel. I had both of the words, but I didn't know how to, like, in what. Oh my god, this is so cute. It's going to 89, bitch. Speed up. You're not gonna win that race. It's a big moment, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a big moment. Okay, I'm showing you guys. Wait, I'm not able to show you. I'm just gonna do it and show you after. We're not going to do that together because it's just not possible. I'm so scared of like breaking everything. Okay, guys. There's the There's their steering wheel. Oh my god. I can drive the car. There is no wheel, but I can drive the car. Maybe I should lock in actually and start to build the car, because I actually start to have nothing to talk about. So it's just going to be weird and me building the car in silence, but yeah. Okay guys, so I'm back. I actually advanced on the thing behind. I don't know the name. Yesterday, I just finished You season 5, so the last season basically. And if you don't want to be spoiled, I'll put the timestamps, or maybe there will be like the chapter. So I'm gonna give my opinion on You season 5. If you didn't watch it yet and you don't want to be spoiled, go to that timestamp. And if you don't give a fuck, just listen. I mean, actually, my thoughts on You season 5. First of all, Bronte or Louise, whatever her name he is. I've never felt her, to be honest. Like, we all knew by the time she arrived, she would be like linked to someone we know. Oh my god, wait. I'm at the last pack. It's the end, guys. We are reaching the end of this car. So Bronte, I've never trusted her. By the time I've seen her, I was like, girl, you're suspicious. I know you're up to something. And it seemed that we were right, because she was literally the biggest imposter I've never seen in my life. And I feel betrayed. I felt betrayed because, you know, this was not okay. You can't betray us like that. Like, you're not allowed. What the fuck? Okay. You are not allowed to betray us like that. But it's fine. I mean, it's okay, because at the end of the day, Joe always gets revenge. But I mean, if you look well at the end, I don't like the end at all. Because at the end, like, everyone is going fine unless Joe. But if you look throughout the whole season, they always tell you, yeah, they got on pressure because those people also have bad things done in their past. Not as much as Joe, because obviously they're not murderer, but like, you know, Kate was also one of the people that were like that had problems, but she didn't went to prison. Like, she lived a fine life after all. And like, girl, I don't get what's going on with her, because literally she was like the one who told Joe kill the uncle Bob, I think, which was his name. She was the one who told him kill him, and she didn't get anything for that. So for me, that's a part which is not realistic, because she should have like at least add something, at least, because like at the end, if you look at it, it's like everyone is good, like, but Joe. Everyone is good but Joe. Joe is the only one who got to prison, which I understand. I wouldn't have liked it if he was just killed by Bronte at the end. I wouldn't have liked it, because that would have mean he wouldn't have like been in prison for every murder he committed, and that would have been fair. That wouldn't have been fair, but still, like, I mean, he shouldn't have been the only one who's been to prison, though, because he wasn't the only one at the end of the day which have done something bad and which needed to go to prison. He wasn't the only one. There was more people that needed. But also, one negative point I like to talk about, I feel like they rushed everything like season 4. Season 4 was rushed, and at some point they just lost me because it was getting so out of hand. I didn't like... It was getting on everywhere and I didn't really like it. I think season 4 was one of my least liked, because they literally changed the whole love interest way. Because if you look at every season, the love interest has a way to work. You know, there's a way the love interest... What? There's a way the love interests go, and it's always have been like that every single season. So we were expecting that once again. But then in the season they wanted, I don't know, to make a change, and they literally changed everything. The whole like way of working for the love interest changed, and I didn't really like it. It was more focused on getting his like girl, I don't know if she, Marianne, I think. He was more focused on getting Marianne back, but once he get Marianne back, it's like, okay, she doesn't want me, I'm gonna like put her in my cage. He put her in a cage, and then like, I don't know, I didn't really liked it, to be honest. And I felt like they rushed season 5 too. Like, there was so much more they could have worked on. Like, literally, the fact that he is famous, but we don't get the public opinion about, like, the fact that he's literally a murderer. I don't know, they should have, like, talked about that. It's important for me, in my opinion. Maybe some people will be like, yeah, but that's useless at the end of the day. But I don't know, that would be, like, pretty much interesting to know about other people would have reacted about his murderer. And even we don't know about Henry, which is his child, his son. And like, he lived his life like nothing happened, but look, you know your dad is a murderer and you live like nothing happened. This is not possible, you know. So, and even the relationship between Joe and Henry, they could have done it really better. They could have done better, because they didn't develop it at all. Like, we see Henry like, what? 3 seconds in 3 episodes, and that's it. So we don't really feel like we like know about the relationship, you know? Like, they could have developed that part really much more, because I don't know, like, he wasn't there for his whole childhood, you know? You pick him up from like the people, from the couple he let, and just like, I don't know at what age he picked him up, but like, he was already grown up and he already knew, like, he already had a life with his like dads, and he just picked him up like that out of nowhere, and there's no weird thing about it. Like, he's not sad about his like the fact that he's living his actual life. Like, I mean, he's still a child. He got like so much feelings and everything. So I feel like they could have developed this, and even the relationship between them, it should have been weird, because like, you literally don't really know his dad, and I don't know, this is pretty much, for me this is sad they didn't develop that part, because at the moment of like where Henry said to his dad, when you were saying there was no monster in my room, you were lying because you were the monster in my room, you know. And I was like, okay, that is like something deep said by a child. And he was acting like a smartass, like, bitch, you're not that smart. He was acting like he was a poetic person, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. My child would say that to me, I wouldn't cry. I would be like, who do you think you are to say this to me? Who do you think you are? But anyway, so yeah, pretty much he said that. But for me, it would have been more interesting if there was any backstory about their relationship, like more backstory about the relationship. We would have been like, oh, okay, because there wasn't any backstory. It was just him saying that to his dad, and already with that we know it's like hurtful. Like a child saying that to his dad, we're like, oh, that is okay. You know what set I want to also about? Let's talk about the other set I want. I want the flowers one, because the flowers one is so cool. But I don't know, like, I feel everyone got the flowers one. If one day I have a boyfriend, I want him to offer to me. And that would be really weird if I don't tell him and he actually offered me because he watched this video. Okay, that would be really weird. But anyway, if I have a boyfriend, I would want him to offer me, you know, the big bouquet of red roses in Lego. Not a real bouquet, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know why? Because the real bouquet will cost the same price as the Lego bouquet and will not last compared to the Lego bouquet. So if you offer me the real bouquet, that means our love would not last. That means we're not getting to last. But if you offer me the Lego one, maybe you get a chance. Maybe you get a chance. I don't know why the rear view mirror are spoons. And yeah. Wait, because I'm actually thinking about it, and where is the, you know, the thing? Like, here. I don't know. My driver will die. And why are they so tiny? Like, the rear mirror are, like, with those rear mirror, you don't see anything. Like, literally, you only see that. You don't see behind you. There is no sticker left. Period. What the fuck is that? What? I've never seen that even in my life. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so I want the bouquet. The big red roses bouquet of Lego. And I also want the Ayrton Senna McLaren set because it's so cool. You can tell I love Formula 1. So I actually want every single Formula 1 set, if possible. And where would I put it? I don't even know. I don't have place in my room, but I would put it somewhere. I would find a place to put my things. And I also want the radio one. You know, there's a set, it's a radio and it actually works, and I really want that. What is that for? Oh, wait, that is actually, that is it? I don't know. Wait, this is actually cool. But what is that for? Okay, just trust the process, you know. Oh, I'm so smart, I didn't even have to look at the thing. I already knew. Woo! It's the last pieces actually, guys. I do think. I'm so excited. I'm finally done with the car. This is the last wheel. This is the last. Bitch, what? Okay guys, are you ready? I hope you can see. I know you can't. But I can't even. Oh my god, my nose is leaking. My nose was really leaking. Oh my god. Oh wait, there's the last step, sorry. Oh my god, guys. Whoa. Guys, oh my god. It looks so real. I dreamed about this one. I really wanted this Lego set, so I'm really happy about it. This was such a good video to film, in my opinion. I really loved it. Thanks for watching, guys. I really enjoyed filming these videos, and if you like it, put a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because if I see that you like it, I may do other ones. So don't forget, and see you for another video soon. Bye.